Alrighty, so here we are playing some more Tropico 6. We're on to episode number 3 of our Rich Island playthrough. In the last episode, we made a little bit of progress moving through the World Wars era. So hopefully in this episode, we can finish up and make it to the Cold War. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so here we are. Still waiting on the textile mill. With just the llama ranches, we'll actually be able to use this building, but once we get the cotton plantations up and running, it'll be even more effective. Go ahead and put this on the max budget. The coal mine. We have some homeless families about, so let's go ahead and wait a minute before building up some more housing. Actually, let's go ahead and do it now. Modernize up as much as we can. Still need even more. Might as well go until, yep, we're out of money already. So, I'm going to lower the budget one on all of these. And with this setup, we'll be generating quite a bit of money off of just the rents of these buildings. So, that's pretty decent at least. Want to make sure they're on pasture prohibition. And here comes the textile mill. Very cool. So let's go ahead and push this to the maximum. The budget, of course. And so what we're looking for is the wool input. Roughly speaking, we're going to need to match this number with our outputs of all of our llama ranches. So it looks like two llama ranches is enough for one textile mill. And then we have twice as much of that. So ideally, once we set up the cotton, we'll be able to go ahead and get a total of 2 textile mills down, which will be pretty decent. Workshop expansion could be nice, even more rich people. 15,000 from all the rum, very good. So let's go through and modernize up every single, oops. Oh no. Need to wait a little bit of time here. We might as well modernize every single last house that we have. And we just need people to move in. The church seems to be doing fine, not too busy all the time. Too congested. Looks like our clinics are doing alright too. Let's see how long we have on the register of smart cat. It looks like soon. No. They need the cloth. I'm not gonna do the militarist demand there. So here goes our first couple of loads of wool into the textile mill. Very cool. And honestly, I talk about it in a previous episode. I think episode 1. I was talking about the public transportation systems, how parking decks wouldn't be that good, neither would bus garages, and maybe metro stations might be good. What I'm thinking is I'll have a couple of these, and then just the rest will be the drone taxis. So that'll be pretty neat. People will be able to move all around the island, and then the drone taxis will make it just that much quicker. We can ask for financial aid. Probably wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Let's go ahead and use that money to modernize up every single last house here. Let's see what control click does. 8 more. That's fine. Check in on our population. Lots of homeless families. And just like that, we have more more homes than families, which is good. Everyone's well off. I think this is the first time in the series this has happened so far, so that's really, really cool to see. We could probably afford to get a lot of mansions built up, and as we can see, the red bar has slowly been going down, the red bars and the blue bars, and now everything is green and yellow, which is really cool. Eventually, there'll even be some purple up top. Yeah, so this is pretty good. I'm actually pretty excited to see how this island build turns out. Another really neat thing is that we could do, let's go ahead and make sure all of them are on this budget here. We could research this building. Oh nice, so the setback is alleviated. We could leave them on normal maintenance, but we could also put them on show off, which increases the upkeep a bit. But it's going to increase the beauty nearby. I think it's strong as a park. And so if we look at the beauty of our island, you can see it's not like that high up. It's alright, but we could make this all green, which could be pretty cool. And that will make our mansions even more effective. So if we check their efficiencies, location. So this mansion here is getting a small buff because of the local beauty. So things like that. And here we go. Let's check the raid screen. And hopefully we don't have to deal with any more setbacks. Maybe what I could do is public services. We don't have access to the garbage dump yet, but it would probably be smarter to wait all the way until waste treatment facilities. We could also get a power plant going. A power plant will let me electrify everything, increasing efficiency by 25. That could be really good. That means that we could probably go with the lowest budget on the mansions. And probably the same thing with these normal houses. And we would still have a pretty good housing quality. So we could get 64, and they would be on the lowest budget. That's pretty decent. So that means that we'd be spending only $8 and making 54. So I kind of feel like this is a really good idea. We're gonna need some money though. So let's give it a bit of time. Let's do ×2 speed. The first sabotage is complete. Very nice. And they're just gonna keep on doing those raids until we're all done. Only $6,000. Oh, an extra 2,000 or a couple thousand there at the end. Someone threw some cloth in. Let's go ahead and unlock the power plant. Ooh, we could build it right now. Screw it, let's build it. I think that this is going to generate some pretty good money. Could do a power plant here. This will be the only power plant we build. Okay. The Registan of Samarkand. That's going to be really cool. Like, I've always seen the building, but I never got around to building it. So, after, you know, like a couple generations, like a whole generation at least, the entire population will be educated. This will all be red, and we'll start getting a lot of green. So that'll be pretty cool to see. I should go through and research the house. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need a lot of money to electrify all of this. Looks like we're making some pretty good money though. We're also losing a fair bit of money, so let's go ahead and change the houses now to the lowest setting. Same thing with the mansions. So now we're making that much money anyways, and very soon we'll get the efficiencies back up. Nice. Do you know how far we had to lug all of that stonework? It's 1,000 miles from Samarkand to the nearest sea, and that's the Caspian Sea. It's landlocked. We loaded it all into the dock before anyone mentioned we couldn't get the ships there. Anyway, long story short, thank heavens for camels. So, that is finished, and we're gonna need even more money here to actually build it. Insufficient funds. Okay, well, we'll give it a bit of time then. Another sabotage complete. That was pretty quick. I guess we are on ×4 speed though, but still. Looks like we are still net positive, 11,000 to the 8,000 there. Let's go and put this on the max budget. And if we can afford it right here, maybe let's electrify all of this. 12,000. I mean, screw it. I think it'll be fine. Alrighty, so now we just need to... I did that a little early. We should have waited on coal to get into the power plant, but I think it'll be okay. Alrighty. So, hopefully I didn't make any catastrophic decisions here. I'm gonna go ahead, lower the budget on the library down to, honestly, here. 19 seems pretty fair. Honestly, I don't think we need this much electricity. Let's just go with what we need. The lowest budget. The textile mill, we'll leave that up. And then there was something else. Okay, hopefully that's fine. Rum, cloth, decent. Let's see when we can ask for more financial aid. 13 months and 1 year from now. We need a standing of at least 70. And we're not fulfilling the sugar trade at all. Reason being is that the rum distillery is consuming it all. We don't really have money for another trade route as well. We'll just give it some more time. See how things end up. Oh, you know what I should do real quick is go ahead and build the electric substation. Oop, we can't even build that. It's $4,000. I thought it was $1,000. That's a lot of money. At least pretty soon we will hopefully be into the Cold War era, and we can actually start getting some really good money through the... what's it called system? Tourism. Let's go ahead and just quick build that. So now we are diplomatic allies with the allies.
The allies are now our allies too, together. Oh, very good.
And oh, this is really good. We only have to fulfill 4 trade routes with them. Go ahead and accept that. Now, let's go ahead and do cloth to them. Let's do the small one here. Is there any imports that we can get away with? We can get away with cocoa. 2,500 will do it. They don't want to buy our rum, which is a shame. Meat, hides, cotton, okay.
Tropico has ceased trading with a certain major superpower. The palace's statement? They don't trade fair, so neither will we.
Okay, so we'll be able to ask for financial aid in about 5 months from now. Still making decent money. Let's go ahead and... no, I guess we don't need to. We can demolish shacks that are out here. Okay. We finished the cocoa trade. That's decent. 2,000 free dollars. 6 more months until new deals. 1,500 cloth, that's all we need. Should be pretty quick, honestly. Yeah, we're definitely making some good money. Financial aid in 1 month. And there we go. So now we're in a pretty good spot. Gotta make 18,000. A third of the cloth will be finished. Let's go through 2 more months until new deals. We're not producing anything they want to buy. There was something that I was thinking about. What was it? Oh, something I was thinking about though just a minute ago was, what could be pretty interesting is to import planks, turn the planks into furniture, and then use our own produced furniture and import electronics to make smart furniture. That could be pretty cool to see happen, and I think I'm definitely gonna do it. Nothing else that I'm really seeing here. Let's go ahead and check in on our theater. It looks pretty full. Same thing with our restaurant, so we could probably build yet another restaurant. Honestly, I should just wait a bit. Church, clinic, fire station. Oh, the Registon. Let's see how big it is. Oof, man, it would be pretty cool to see it there. I mean, we could get it here. How wide is it? Oh no, it perfectly fits. Maybe we could do it kind of right here? No, I have an idea. What I'll do is... that. So then we can construct roads all the way down as far as they can go. Same thing here. And just turn all of this space into park space. So... we could do something kind of silly like this. And... I want to do something kind of cool looking, but I kind of can't think of anything, so what we'll do instead is something like that. Three of these here. Maybe two of these ones. With this one here. That one there, and boom, two of these. Pretty symmetrical, but I think it looks pretty decent. Nice, okay. This building is currently not operational. Oh, I know why. They're bringing in the last piece. There it is. Nice.
People crying out for a public square with traditional Islamic schools around the outside. And now your prayers have finally been answered.
Nice. Okay. So that is pretty neat. And now our population will start to get a lot of, what's it called? Lots of free education. And so what I'm kind of thinking is making like a more downtowny area here. That might be pretty neat. And in front of it, let's go ahead and put a restaurant. Could do one there with something like that. Cool. Go ahead and quick build that up. Put it on the max budget, of course.
Need your help, Presidente. It's all gone pear-shaped.
Pear-shaped.
Need a steady hand.
We got new deals a while back, didn't check them. So I'll go ahead and check them now. What do we got? Nothing that we're making. Let's see about imports. Can import coffee, go ahead and do that. So that's gonna be pretty close.
El Presidente hates bullies. So when superpowers try to bully Tropico, Presidente says, no more trade for you.
So hopefully we get enough cloth in the next cycle of ships to finish off this cloth deal here, and then the coffee trade will instantly pop as well. The only sad thing is we're never going to fulfill this sugar trade route. So we're going to look for just one more. We'll probably have to end up waiting. Planks, oil, meat, iron, fish, cotton, cheese. Yeah, nothing that we're making. So let's just give it a bit of time here. Let's check in on the population, unemployed. So let's go ahead and fill my idea of setting up 3 cotton plantations. I don't really want to build into the downtown area because we're going to start filling that in pretty soon. Looks like here might be a good spot for the cotton. Oh wow, look at that. So maybe we can do just 2 here. And can we do a tobacco? No. Let's see if there's anything else that can end up working here. I mean, I could do cocoa. No, not really. This area is just like a bad spot. Let's go ahead and build the roads that we need for this. And we're going to need a manure spreader. I'm going to just quick build all this real quick. Max out the budget. These ones are going to stay on monoculture, of course, because we have concentrated spray. Nasal clamps, stack it higher. Check in on the upgrades. Increases upkeep and job quality. Not great. Okay. So there is that. That's just enough jobs. We're going to need some more housing pretty soon. Let's go and try our luck with some mansions. There's nowhere really that I want to build mansions, though. Because I want to save, like, as much of this space as possible. Like, what I'm thinking is maybe industrial zone all the way up to this hill. And then just sort of like mansion suburbs all around the downtown area. And so maybe eventually what I'll end up doing is deleting all this housing, these normal houses, replace them with mansions, and then the well-off housing will instead be... Oh, did I never electrify this? I didn't. Housing quality, decent. So all the well-off housing will be in the modern apartments downtown. Okay. So there was something I was thinking about. What was it? What is it? Oh. Let's go ahead and research the house. We did. Okay, so let's go ahead and change all of these to show off. Real quick, let's go normal maintenance and check in on the beauty. So it's like pretty meh everywhere, and it gets really bad near these shacks. So let's go ahead and quickly clear any shacks from this area. So there is that. And then let's go ahead and change all of these to show off.
World map today, revealing that the Allies and the Axis both lost ground, while Tropico has annexed Greenland and Antarctica.
Nice. And so as we can see, the beauty goes up to like near 100. And so now if we check out the mansions, we can see housing quality 55. Upgrade location, this should get better. The buildings probably just need to like update, maybe something like that might change it. Yeah, there we go. So now they're up to 64, which is decent. Not too bad, not too shabby. And so, did I even electrify these? I did. So they're at 100% efficiency. They should have a housing quality of like 60, right? I mean, I could do the second to lowest budget on all of them. That's alright. And I guess with the mansions, we could go up to here. We're making money from... Oh no, we never set this to... Penny Saver. Anyways. So, hopefully this building gives us some pretty good money over time. And deals in profit. Let's check in on politics. A lot of people are being pushed towards the capitalist faction, which is good. It would be cool if it showed how many people got turned into high school graduates from this building. And so as this building here fills up, that means that I'm gonna need more entertainment buildings. Coffee. So coffee, I think we fulfilled the cloth one.
Not bad at all.
So there's that. And let's check our trade routes again. I think these are from the last set. Yes. Let's give it a bit of time. Let's go check in on our production buildings, make sure nothing is too full. Not bad. Population, homeless families, we got a lot of them, but oh man, that's the modern times. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to build housing anyways, so let's go ahead and just start doing that. Do I still have urban development? No. So let's go ahead and get that. Go to these houses and just start placing them about. And in front of each of them, of course, they're complementary parks. So there is that. Give it just a bit of. Oh, I quick built all of those. How foolish. And let's change these all to show off. So here's hoping that is enough housing, just enough. Checking on the wealth. We have poor people for some reason, probably because we're kind of running into job issues. Oh, I wanted to set up. Oof. We'll have to give it a bit of time. But what I wanted to do was set up. Why are these guys' housing quality only 52? Oh, they're not electrified. Can we do this? No. Let's go back to ×4 speed. We're spending our money very efficiently, so that's why we kind of have a lot of downtime. Rum, cloth, good. And trade deals in 1 month, so right now. No, we would have been able to do this, but we don't have enough money. Let's see if we can ask for money, maybe. No. Tobacco, wool, planks, meat, iron. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to. Well, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait it out. Let's go ahead and pick up this. We might as well. We have what, 2 deals? So we picked up corn. But the big thing is that we can get this cocoa trade next. Or coffee, cocoa, either or. Let's go and pick up cocoa, I guess. So this means that the next time a ship shows up, we're going to move on through to the next era. So that's pretty nice. And then we can start setting up some skyscrapers, I think. No, not yet, actually. So we need to wait for the modern times era either way. So I guess we could set up a bunch of hotels and just luxury entertainment for well-off and rich people. So that's probably going to be our plan going forward. And here we go. Time to move on to the next era. Really cool. Before the first election. I'll deliver a good speech. Let's go with food happiness, I guess. Praise the capitalist, blame no one. I mean, we could blame the Axes.
My Tropicans, my people, my children. Your prosperity is my honor. Your solidarity is my faith. And I gracefully accept your love. You are my Tropico.
Good Lord, Presidente. You'll never believe what happened. We won the war. Damn
Nice.
this thing. No idea how we did it.
The war's
Cool.
over, Presidente.
I would kiss you if it was not treason to do so.
Alrighty, so in terms of the ecology, honestly, decreases power consumption of industrial buildings by 20, decreases efficiency of industrial buildings by 5%, and the pollution by 5%. I'm gonna do this one because we're gonna need a lot of electricity for the Tropico thing, so that'd probably be smartest. In terms of the separation of powers, I'm not really planning on like abusing anything. So let's go ahead and go with true separation, giving us a bonus to the global liberty. So there we go. Let's go ahead and hit that. Go here. The tourist port's going to cost a lot of money, but let's go ahead and pick it up. Let's go ahead and unlock the hotel. Let's build our first hotel. Maybe here. No. Maybe. Because you can't upgrade the hotels into the skyscraper hotels. And so I'm kind of thinking is I could build them where I want to build my parks in the future, and then just delete the hotels as we make it to that point. So that could be kind of a good setup. Let's go ahead and do that. Once we get our next chunk of money, wherever it comes from, let's go ahead and invite the Eastern Bloc. No, that was the wrong one. Anyways.
Books arrived today with the true story of how El Presidente won the war.
Coconuts, bananas. I mean, we already invited those guys. Well, let's go ahead and... Can we not kick them out? Oh, wow. Anyways, we'll just chill with this, I guess. So I'm looking to do some trades so we can ask them for money. I mean, screw it. Let's go with the lowest budget here. Oh wow, 27 people showed up. Mansions, we'll go with the lowest budget as well. 11,000. Man, lots of homelessness going on. 14k. Let's go ahead and change. No, we should leave this one. 15, 16k. Okay. So we made good money there. Go ahead and get the tourist port. And I could change this restaurant to... No. We'll just build a casino.
Presidente, have you seen the people who toil in this man's evil factories?
I kind of plan on building a cathedral anyways, so that could be pretty good to pick up free money. We don't need a road over to the tourist port.
Stay vigilant, Presidente. Subversives are everywhere.
Now that the war is over, Presidente.
Yes, the
Okay. So we plan on building up a little tourist destination. That's neat. Starting to get lots of people coming here. And we have a pretty substantial unemployed population, which isn't ideal. As well as a bunch of homeless families. Let's see here. Hopefully, in the very least, we're still making good money. Pretty sure we are. The tourist port, let's go and do the max budget. And our hotel has people in it. Look at that. Max budget here. Main reason is the wages. We could do Hotel Camarote, which is going to increase the amount of people that can fit in here while decreasing housing quality. That's fine though. With this money, let's go ahead and get our first casino. kind of pricey. We can't really do that right now. Eastern Bloc, I wonder why they hate us so much. I can sell you guys rum. Sell them a lot of rum. If we praise them, that's going to be 10. And then another 10 would be 74. And that's enough for financial aid at least. So let's go ahead and do that. This rum for this much. Then let's ask for financial aid. Okay. So that gives us some breathing room here. Let's go and do a casino. Honestly, I plan on... I mean, in the very least, we're going to destroy this power plant eventually, so let's go ahead and do this here. Our first casino.
The war may be cold, but the weather is going to be hot, hot, hot. Stay tuned for Canal Uno's meteorological report. Hoy hace caliente.
Hoy hace caliente. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come all the way down. Come over here. Come over here. There we go. So I plan on deleting this power plant in the future. We'll have a number of industry buildings kind of littering this area. Hopefully not too much. I might leave the... Well, I mean, we are going to have lots of well-off people. I want to have as many... I want to have at least... I think that's going to be the goal. Is to have at least half of the population be rich. Because that is a lot of rich people. So we have this. Let's go ahead and start building up 36 unemployed people. Let's see just how many tourist buildings we can make. Right now we can make 2. And that's enough jobs for 8 people if we do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and do 1 here and 1 here. I plan on deleting all these in the future, so that's fine. And can we build up another... We can build up a restaurant. Okay, so this is the move. I'm going to build up this restaurant as well. This one's only going to be for tourists, and then... Honestly, I should have put that in a better spot. My plan was to delete it as well, but... I should have just put it in a better spot. Anyways, we'll leave it as is. So, once this casino's done, this will be our main moneymaker for a while. Lots of tourists moving through. Max out the budget, tourist only. So this building's only for tourists. We should research it and do double or nothing. We'll find it in the research panel. Cold War, casino, there we go. My grandpappy. Nuclear power plant, we plan on doing that anyways. We win our election, very good. And change this to double or nothing. Max out the budget. Change it to Hotel Camarote. And yet another hotel. Alrighty, so this is all going pretty well. Gonna be making some pretty good money there. Max out this budget, tourist only. $105 to go to a restaurant. Service quality 88. 81 here. We could do kids menu on this one. Let's go ahead and research the restaurant. And let's change this one to kids menu. So this is going to increase the fee by 25%. But what's significant is this works really well. Any fee increase that is on a building that's set to tourist only. So as we can see, it's what, 105, but goes up to 131. So that's a lot of money. Just go to a restaurant. And I should do a freezer in this one, guaranteeing that people come to this building, tourist at least, before anything else. So there's that. On top of this, this building is going to be making some pretty good money. And once we start getting more tourists in, then we'll be in a pretty good spot. So let's go and do yet another one. Another hotel. It is going to look kind of funny for a bit. But that will be okay. Luxury entertainment, maybe a cabaret. Can't afford it. Let's go ahead and just unlock these buildings anyways.
I don't know about you, Presidente.
Build a fast food joint. I mean, I might do it. Actually, no. That's a poor wage job, so we don't want those. We'll accept it anyways, but definitely not going to do it. Max out the budget. And this is going to be some pretty decent amount of jobs. I should build up more housing, but kind of can't manage it right now. This building's already made us $2,500, which is pretty good. And hopefully the tourist port gets a better, like our tourist rating goes up, because we're only importing 10 tourists at a time, which isn't that great. And Hotel Camarote. 18,000, we're still exporting a pretty good amount of money. Let's go ahead and do even more. Even more hotels. And even another one. So let's go ahead and do, I guess the cabaret is fine for now. I'll do one here maybe. And let's go ahead and put that on high priority. Get that done first. So lots of money from our restaurant. Hopefully lots of money pretty soon from our casino.
War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Coffee is pineapple juice. And Tropico is the future. Stay tuned to Canal
That's
Sur.
funny. It was like a bunch of false things. And then he called Tropico the future, inferring that it's like false as well. That's pretty funny. Either way. Burlesque acts increase the service quality by 15 and fee by 6. That could be good for our what's it called here? Let's go ahead and research it. For our tourist, make this for tourist only, and let's change this to burlesque acts. So only rich people, actually, so we gotta go back to dance acts. That kind of sucks. Political acts, service quality is decreased by 10, provides a liberty value 55 to visiting citizens. Visiting citizens lose approval. Why would that be good? I don't think that'd ever be good. Anyways, playback equipment. I guess once we have the money, we should do that. On top of all of this, I should build up, honestly, pretty soon, a new radio station. I mean, we could do it now. I want this to affect as much as possible, but mainly the downtown area, so I guess we could do it right here on the corner. Put that on high priority. This video is getting pretty long, so I kind of want to wrap it up real soon here. And Hotel Camarote. So we have lots of room for lots of tourists. So hopefully that starts to fill out a bit really soon. We need to wait for the first set of tourists to end up leaving, actually. Oh, tourists had left. So let's go ahead and hit pause. Let's go to economy. Tourist rating, 67. So I think before this it was 0, but now it's 67. So let's see when the next tourist ship shows up, how much money we make. Should be pretty good. Or not how much money, but how many tourists end up showing up. Max out budget, Hotel Camarote. 81's decent, 88. And then 91. Oh man, I thought more would show up. Maybe what we could do is like air conditioning and elevators in these. It's like a short-term investment though, and I don't think that the return is going to be worth it. We're going to increase the efficiency quite a bit, but we're not really planning on keeping these around for much longer than we really need to. Honestly, what I have right now, this island will make it to the modern times era. We're making money. We have lots of room for lots of tourists. Eventually, these are all going to fill out. People are going to keep on showing up, and we'll move on to the modern times era as soon as we've collected a total of 500 visitors, so we don't need them all here at once, just as long as they show up. Real quick, let's see how much this does. Hopefully it's a bit higher. That's all we can hope for. 200 tourists, so we're like halfway there. That's pretty good. Unemployed, and we're starting to get rid of a lot of the vacant jobs as well. Keep on changing the work mode and the budget on those. Okay. So yeah, this is like a very tip-top spot to be in. Let's go ahead and pick up the upgrade music all day. So this is going to make our restaurant up to 96 service quality. Really good. Let's go ahead and pick up the playback equipment for the cabaret. There's 93, and the casino's up to 93 as well. So these are really good buildings, and that means that they're better than anything else we have, but they're only for tourists. So these are constantly going to be full now that we have 200 tourists showing up. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video as soon as Promotomo is done talking. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to follow along with future Tropico 6 series, or maybe even this series, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.